Number 30 is a piecewise function. And what this means is they want you to graph y equals the absolute value of x from x equals -3 to x equals 1. And then for this one, they want you to graph y equals 4 from x is 1 to x equals 8. So from x is 1 to x, a value of 8, I want the line y equals 4. This is going to be a straight line. Y equals 4 is a straight line. If I wanted it from all of x values, I would continue it on with arrows. But in this case, they want just from 1 to 8. Now from -3 to 1, we want the graph of the absolute value of x. Using my calculator, I know that I have, let's see, this is -1, -2, and -3. So this is going to be 3, 2, 1, 0. Now at 1, we have to use an open circle because it says x value is less than 1. Remember, with inequalities, you want to use an open or closed circle. In this case, you're going to use an open circle on x is 1. So now we're going to connect our graph like that. Okay. Now in this case, this graph does not get any arrows because we're only doing segments. We're doing line segments. This is why we do not want arrows. This is your final graph. And number 31, they want to know where type A and type B are going to grow the same thing. Now, if you wrote expressions like this, 3 feet plus 15 inches per year, this is not acceptable because notice how they give different labels. In order to do this, you need to do, you want to know where is A and B equal. A is 36 inches. There are 36 inches in 3 feet plus the 15 inches per year. B is 4 feet, so that's 48 inches. And 10 inches per year. Okay, so you need to convert the feet to inches. So now I just solve this like a normal equation, minus 36. I get 15x equals 12 plus 10x. I subtract 10x. I get 5x equals 12. Divide both sides by 5. I get x equals 2.4. For number 32, this is strictly a calculator problem. They want you to write an exponential equation. So what I've done is I identified points on this graph. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Stat, hit Enter on Edit, and then what I'm going to do is enter all of my x values in L1. So 2, 3, and 4, and 5. 2's y coordinate was 1, 3's coordinate was 2, 4's coordinate was 4, and then 5's coordinate was 8. I then go to Stat, over to Calculate, and then down to Exponential Regression. Okay, it says that yb to the x. It says y equals a times b to the x. If my a is 0.25, then I have, 0.25, and then my b is 2. So then I say, this would be your answer, strictly all calculator. Now, for explain how you determine the equation, you could say I plugged points into my calculator and used exponential regression. Now, it seems like a silly explanation, but it tells the grader that you know how to find the exponential equation by using your calculator. Number 33, to write the situations here, Jacob is spending $18.25 on 2 bags of popcorn and 3 drinks. Zach is doing 4 bags of popcorn and 2 drinks for $27.50. In the bottom here, they want you, in this part, it just says write a system of equations. I wrote it, and I get full credit there. Now down here, they want you to actually solve for the price of a bag of popcorn and the price of a drink. So what I'll do is I'll multiply this one by -2. I get -4p minus 60 equals, and multiply this, I get -3650. I left the bottom equation the same. So now when I add them, -4p plus +4p is 0. -60 plus 2t is -4d. This gives you -9. I divide by -4. d equals 2.25. 1 drink. is $2.25. To find popcorn, what I'm going to do is take one of the original equations. It does not matter which one. I'm going to plug in 225 for D. I get 4P, and 2 times 225 equals 2750. One popcorn is $5.75.